little bit of bulb planting. I've been calling these mystery bulbs. I have not got a clue what they are. I definitely know there's something that only shows in spring, because like I said, when I took the plot on towards the end of May, there was no sign of them, and it was only as I was digging the long border up, it's going to be the fruit border, that every time I dug through, more and more of these bulbs, and they became quite a hindrance to get them out every time I dug it over. So I got the majority of them out. I've kept them in a box, and to be fair, I might be a bit late now, but we're going to put them in around the pond because the pond is looking quite barren. So if we can entice a bit of wildlife around the side of the pond, and hopefully we'll get some frogs in for spring. I'll just show you how we're doing them. So these are my mystery bulbs. There is hundreds of them, absolutely hundreds of them. And before the floodwater come down, there was still a few sprouting over in the border where I thought I'd got all of them out. If anyone's got any idea what these are, please let us know. It's a whole variety. They're all small, don't get me wrong, they're not like the size of daffodil bulbs. I'd say that's like a medium sort of size one of what we've got. There's some little tiny ones, and there's also some absolutely huge ones in there for what they are, like the size of that one. So what we're going to do, I've just shallowly scraped back the soil from around the side of the pond. I've given a good scattering of them in. I'm going to put a few more in a sec, and then we're just going to cover it over and hope for the best with them. So yeah, if you can make it out behind me, we've got a good scattering of them in. I'm just going to cover them back over, and we'll wait a couple of months, hopefully we'll see some colour from them. Right, so that's the finished result. We've just raked the soil back over the top of the bulbs, tampered it down with the back of the rake, and we'll hope come spring we've got a nice little show of colour there. Like I said, I've been culling a mystery bulb, so it'll be a nice little surprise to see what comes up from them. Like I said, the whole area around the pond and this border, it's going to be like a nice floral wildlife border, so hopefully we can entice some wildlife. It'll be frogs, bees, newts, who knows, let's see what comes. Hopefully we can have a really nice show this top end of the plot. And we've still got loads of them left. Maybe once we've shifted the timbers where we're storing it at the minute, we'll get some more planted up round there. I've got some to take home, to do in some pots at home to see what they come up like in containers. And there we go, guys. So we finished that job. The sun's come out, the fountain's kicked into life. So it's not all that bad, is it? Right guys, there's not an awful lot more we can do really. So I need to put the beds in, and the path's at the top end. But until the ground dries out a bit more, I don't really want to be digging in that, and likewise with the greenhouse base. So what I'm thinking is we'll go home and we'll look at sowing some chilli and some pepper seeds. See you in a bit. Hi guys, we're back at home now. So let's get some peppers and some chilies sown. I've never had a great success rate with peppers. Chilies have not done bad, but for some reason bell peppers, I've never been able to grow them. To be fair, I don't think I've ever got one to an edible size. So this year we're going to start a little bit early and we'll see what the outcomes are. I've still got time to sow some more in February if these don't take, so maybe look at doing a second sowing towards the end of February. So we're growing these at home, not going to be under any grow lights or anything, just on a heated propagator to get them going, and then they're just going to be on a sunny windowsill. And we'll see what results we get from it. The pepper seeds are from Premier Seeds Direct, and the chili seeds, it's one of them little chili gifts the wife got me for Christmas. It's supposed to be a grow your own hottest chili sort of thing, and just through the compost. This is B&Q Verve compost, and what I do is I run it through a large sieve, and then I run it through a really fine sieve. Absolute nightmare, takes ages, but it comes out so fine that I think it's worthwhile doing. And then that's it's about, I fill that bucket about 3/4 with compost, and then the top quarter is vermiculite. So we'll do them in cell trays. Just finish filling the tray here now. So I fill the tray level to the top, and then get a tray of the same kind and just use that to compress the compost back down. And that gives me enough space to get the seed on top and then add a bit more compost over the top of it. These first ones now, these are the chili seed that were a gift off the missus. Even she was disappointed when we opened it up and there was 6 seeds in the packet and a little bag of compost. We're just putting 1 seed in each cell, and then we'll just put 2 in the extra seed in with another one. So onto the peppers then. We're going to do 2 varieties of peppers this year, both sweet peppers. This first one is Robertina, as you can see from Premier Seeds. You get 100 seeds in the packet, and they were $1.99. I don't think you can complain with that. Pretty similar to how we've done the chilies, we're just going to put 2 seeds in each cell, and that leaves us with plenty of seed for if these don't take or we have any issues, and we can get another sowing in quick. A little bit about these. It said the Robertina, it said they're a high yielding, medium, early compact variety reaching 40 to 50 centimetres, which produces blocky, slightly elongated, bright red fruits. So just average peppers really. And then when the seeds are back in the packet, I just like to get a little piece of tape and just seal the packet back shut again. So on to the second variety. Now these are called Mini Bell Yellow. Quick description on them. It says they're a dwarf compact plant, grow to about 24 inches in height and produce a huge crop of delightful 1.5 inch tiny blocky shaped sweet peppers maturing from green to golden yellow. So what's that, about golf ball, maybe a bit bigger than a golf ball? Yeah, somewhere between a golf ball and a tennis ball sized pepper. They're supposed to be really sweet. These were one that the missus picked out, so hopefully we'll have some success with these. And then the same again from Premier Seeds direct again. 100 seeds in the packet, and I think these were 99p a go, so you can't complain again really there. And just get the labels wrote up so we know what's what. I'm murder for not labelling stuff, so this year if I can get everything labelled, there's one little success over last year. And then once we've done that, we'll just give it a light sprinkling of compost over the top to cover the seed. Give it a little water in and then put it in the heated propagator. But I've just realised watching that back, I do that backwards, don't I? Usually you'd cover at the top then, right? You let it do the labels last. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to write myself a little note on a label. I've got some free space going this end, just so I'm not staring at it in a couple of weeks wondering what have I planted in there. And that's all for today guys, so I'll see you on the next one.